Live from the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of North Georgia in Dahlonega, coverage of Nighthawk basketball is on the air. And good evening, everyone, yet again. Game number 2 of our doubleheader between North Georgia and Lander. What an exciting evening of basketball it's been already.
Yep.
Greg Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team. The Nighthawk women, a thrilling come-from-behind win over Lander to secure at worst a share of the regular season championship, and if they take care of business on Saturday, sole possession of that honor.
Yeah, that was a very emotional finish to that game. A game that probably Lander was the better team for 38 minutes, but there was a point in time where 3 or 4 of the ladies wearing the Nighthawk white said, not on my watch.
Indeed.
And invested a little bit of emotion in the finish of the game. And that's the thing with getting young people to put emotion on their sleeve, is that a lot of times they don't want to do it because they're worried that when they do it and don't get a good result, that there's some sort of societal perception and they get made fun of or put on. Every day, it's got to be our women's basketball team will be hard to beat if they'll play like that 40 minutes, regardless if it's at Southwestern or playing to cut down a net. And as we flip the page and turn the chapter here to the next game, although no nets will be cut at the end of this one, this game right here is equally as important.
Extremely important in that the men are still alive for a berth in the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Now, they have to win tonight, win on Saturday. Need a little help from Columbus State to drop some games, but they have the opportunity. They know they can play Lander well because on January 30th, the Bearcats had to have overtime to win 107-104.
Yep, and made some really tough shots. We're on life support. You hear the hospital beep, but we're still beeping, and it's not flatlined yet by any means.
Indeed.
And tonight is going to be a test of energy creation, because North Georgia will have to create their own energy and sustain it, because Lander, when I watched the January 30th game, they're a team that can they started really slow this season, but have kind of figured it out and are hovering around 500 in league play, solidly in the conference tournament at this point. But they're a type of team that will take demoralizing shots. So when it leaves their hand, you're like, awesome, we're good. That ain't going in, and it just they have a propensity, and the other team in the league that does this is Columbus State.
Right.
Columbus State makes tough shots that when it leaves their hand, you're thinking this is going to be a good finish, and when it goes, it's kind of demoralizing.
We also need to offer our congratulations to men's head coach Chris Faulkner, who has accepted a position within the university as the athletic development officer.
Yes.
And will be making that transition at the conclusion of the season. So this will be his final home game on the sidelines at North Georgia.
It will be, but luckily there hasn't been much attention on that because everybody is so forwardly focused on getting into the tournament and sending him out with a bang, and then you've got Saturday's game regardless of what happens tonight. So a cool thing is that we'll have with the women's basketball quarterfinal in here on Wednesday, March 6th. At halftime of that game, we'll have a nice little recognition ceremony to talk about Coach Faulkner, and Nighthawks Athletic Club members will be able to share some time with him up in the hospitality room.
So I'm very excited for him and what that will mean not only for him personally but for the university as well. We've got a great matchup here between the Nighthawks and the Bearcats. A lot riding on this one tonight, and anxious to see the Nighthawks go after it full tilt. We will take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for starting lineups, and not long thereafter, your opening tip. Stay with us. You are listening to the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back in just a moment.
Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea. I can't believe that worked! No, I dropped the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity, it's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Time now for your starting lineups in tonight's matchup between the Nighthawks and the Bearcats of Lander University. Lander under interim head coach Ryan Hilburn will be starting number 2, Rahu Purdy, number 3, Elijah Alston, number 4, Morris Robinson Jr., number 5, Markel Wiggins, and number 40, Deshundre Rucker. Bearcats 11-15 overall, 10-10 in Peach Belt play. Nighthawks under head coach Chris Faulkner, also 11-15 overall, 6-14 in the Peach Belt. Will be starting number 2, Zez Steeple, number 10, Sean Hopkins, number 21, Ephraim Shamanga, number 22, Zach Cottrell, and number 33, the man of the jump circle, Lanre Olatunji. And this reminder, we're keeping you abreast of scores all through the night. The tip controlled by Lander. Men's baseball all knotted at West Georgia, top 7, 3-all. Bearcats with the ball.
First knotted possession with a K, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Not knotted with an N. That shot would not go for Wiggins, but an offensive rebound and a putback. 2-0 Lander.
Who's the host of Jeopardy? Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Every once in a while, when you start talking in that elevated vocabulary, you remind me of Alex Trebek.
I would love to host Jeopardy. That'd be awesome.
No, I would not. I'd look like a fool. Why are you asking me the question?
Yes. Jumper no good. 2-0 Lander.
Are you sure? Is that a question? Oh, but back cut. Oh.
Monray down the lane. Hook shot. Left hand would not go. Rebound to the Bearcats.
Lander playing a zone early.
On the perimeter, Alston, who transferred from Piedmont College.
He did.
Straightaway three, up and good. Give that one to Rucker. And it is 5-0 Bearcats. We've played 90 seconds here in quarter number 1. Steeple to Shamanga. Hopkins over to Cottrell. Left side goes to the corner. Back now to Olatunji. Around the horn they go. Steeple looks for three. This one no good. Rebound to Alston. Here come the Bearcats up by 5. Alston gives it back to Rucker from the foul line, who hits. 7-0 start for Lander.
Similar to the women's game.
Very similar. Now, if we just have the same finish, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Shamanga to Steeple. Ephraim drives, kicks it over, open for three. Steeple, and it's good.
Much cleaner look for Zez than the first one. Our last possession had no ball reversals. It was just a one-pass shoot over a closeout. That time we had a paint touch. Ephraim found him in the hot corner over there, and much cleaner look.
Rucker backs in and connects. He's got a couple of baskets to his credit, and it's 9-3. Bearcats early, 17-17 to go. Down low, Olatunji goes up, draws contact. That'll be a foul on Markel Wiggins, the man from Oglethorpe, Georgia.
Oglethorpe County or Oglethorpe, Georgia?
Well, I just show it as Oglethorpe, Georgia. So I'm assuming that's the town of Oglethorpe.
I don't know where that's at. Oglethorpe obviously is a massive name in this state.
Huge.
Found the the founder? The Petrels kind of directed his ship, and he landed on the Georgia coast. Oglethorpe University, Oglethorpe County, that I know of.
Right now, if you go to Macon County, you'll find that Oglethorpe is the county seat of Macon County.
Where's Macon County?
South Georgia.
Not near the city of
You remember
Macon.
the movie, that cinematic feature, the Macon County line?
No.
It's near Americus.
Is it?
Yep. Montezuma's in the neighborhood.
Now, Americus is in Sumter County.
Right. It's close.
Okay.
Yep, close. Cottrell drives, looks for Hopkins, gets it to him. Closely guarded by Purdy. Elevates. The shot would not go, but a foul will send him to the line, I believe, for three. If you go on the map and look due west of Unadilla.
Technical foul.
Oh, my goodness, it is. And they're getting the Bearcats off the lane.
Is 5 the gentleman that fouled the shooter?
Yeah.
He also fouled Lonray on the possession before, which I thought was a good foul because it was going to be a dunk. He did not foul there.
Right.
I don't know what he's upset about.
Interesting. Hopkins at the line. Up and in.
Is Sean going to shoot 5 free throws?
Well, he's got 3 for the shooting foul, which will follow. He missed the second technical, so
okay.
Now he'll have 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he would have.
5 straight.
5
That's actually
straight.
hard to do. I remember Coach Faulkner telling me a story. I can't remember if he was in high school or when he was playing basketball here that it had been high school. Like way back when he played, and I say way being relative, but when he played, GHSA rules were that you're not allowed to have 2 words on your jersey, one above the number and one below.
Okay.
And the team showed up with XYZ, but underneath the number, it had the word county. And so for every player on the bench, that was a single technical shot. And they had 10 players.
Oh, my goodness.
So he started the game with 10 free throws. And I think that he made 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with that effort, Hopkins Makes it a 1-point game. Didn't get them all, but got most of them. I'll take 3 out of 5.
4-point. It was only 3.
Yep. 9-8 your score. Landers 3, no good. Rebound, Cottrell. Chance for the Nighthawks to take their first lead of the night. Cottrell could not hold on to the pass from Hopkins. Oh, goodness.
I love Zach Cottrell's demeanor.
Yeah.
He's just having fun.
You know, boy, and Hopkins went
They
down.
ran into each other. Incidental contact.
And a 3 for Purdy, and it's 12-8. You know, you're playing against 5-on-4. That's nearly grift.
Yeah.
When you're doing that.
That's a travel. What does grift mean?
Taking that which is not yours. Pickpockets.
Illegal.
Illegal, yeah. Grifter, you've heard grifter. You've heard that term?
No, I haven't.
We're going to talk about it because this is the under 16.
Okay.
We'll have a chance to elaborate on that.
On the other side.
It's 12-8. Lander, this is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea. I can't believe that worked. No, I dropped the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Back we are, 12-8. Lander the lead and the ball. We've got 15:57 on the first half clock. And during the timeout, we have explored the etymology of the word grift.
If the word's not been popular since 1950, it should almost be like just put in a.
Oh, the
my
block by
goodness.
Hopkins.
That was grift.
He made that block illicitly. Oh, my goodness, that was great.
Oh, he just threw that to the official score.
Oh, and nice job.
Well done, one-handed.
Nice
Ouch.
job with the statistician. One hand, not even having to use two.
No, I'm busy.
That's impressive.
Inputting stats with my left hand. I'm only going to use my right.
That's impressive. Nicely done.
And look cool doing it. So there's should be a chapter in the glossary or in the dictionary, just the words that aren't relevant anymore.
Oh, it's relevant.
And so we're gonna put it in there just for a while, and it just gets bigger. But as words get added to the dictionary,
if it's part of the Nighthawk Sports Network broadcast, it is relevant
to a handful of listeners and our good friends.
There are a lot of folks that wait with bated breath for the word of the day.
People talk to me about it a lot.
We have the impetus to provide great diversity in our description, and a steal and a basket, an attempt at a basket, but it's fouled. That'll send Robinson to the line.
Massive effort there by Robinson. Transition basket, just played at a pace that the other 9 players were not playing at, and then one of those steals that I like, the peek back steal, where he just looked like he had made the layup and went back, but stuck his nose back in on the inbound and almost had a little 5-point play of his own right there in about 5 seconds. And so we can talk about words like that as long as we keep we just kind of archive what happened. We'll catch you up. Just
Absolutely.
be patient.
Absolutely. We never will let you worry about that. Shot off the mark by Hopkins. 15-8 your score. That shot no good, but an offensive board, and the foul will send Rucker to the line.
Corner 3 missed by North Georgia. Very clean look, though, by Sean, but those things are just bad medicine. You know, if they go, they're one of the toughest threes to make, but if they miss, more times than not, they initiate offensive transition going the other way.
16-8 your score. Jack Howard, Tyler Dean enter the floor of play. Cottrell and Steeple get a breather. For Lander, TJ Knight is on the court. .41 to go first half. 9-point lead for the Bearcats. Tyler Dean to Shimanga. Howard. Hopkins fakes the three, goes baseline in traffic. Now kicks it out. Shimanga with 10 to shoot now, top of the key. Kicks it in the corner, left side. Tyler Dean, 3 off the mark, rebound to Elijah Alston for Lander. Morris Robinson zips the pass to Rucker. Foul line and a charge. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. It's always good when you can take care of your appointed duties for the Federal Communications Commission before the top of the hour.
Yeah, I'm sure our great teammate down at Glory, Mike Wofford, appreciates that.
He does.
He told me so.
Yep.
What's the baseball score?
Still knotted at 3, top 8. Shimanga in the lane, got to get rid of it, does so to Hopkins. Now Dean drives and the travel. 2 away, Nighthawks with a runner at first. Corbett at the plate.
Oh, he is liable to plant one in Lower Alabama.
And the ball
from Carrollton.
Out of bounds and over to North Georgia. Nicely done. Nice retrieval there by Morgan Lockery. Retrieving the loose ball, getting it back in the field of play. Cat-like reflexes along press row. Howard with the ball. The left elbow now to Dean. Drives. Thinks better of it. 15 to shoot. Bounce pass. Oh, beautiful feed. English to Shimanga.
I like Rod English at the 5 for us. Good passer. A lot like can't score quite as well as Amber Schedule as a big, but can pass out of it and allows us to have good motion action like Ephraim showed just then.
Kobzaru in the game. Ball. Kadrin Kobzaru from Romania.
Okay.
Ball in the hands of
And
Alston. That's going to be a charge. Boy, Alston had one thing in mind, and that was getting to the hoop. Didn't matter who was in the way.
His direct line was impeded. That's a word you use a lot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at using it out of context, too.
We're trying to help those who are looking to strengthen their SAT vocab.
Or are really bored on a Wednesday night.
And that could be, too. Howard, the ball to Shimanga, and a travel.
What?
I'm not so sure about that one.
Okay, so there's that whole, what am I doing after a whistle?
Yeah.
And I normally don't agree with it, but when Ephraim Shimanga does it, who's like even killed Joe.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Jedi don't lie.
I like that. Going to remember that phrase. Sydney Robinson with the ball in now for Lander. Away to Jordan Dingle. Dingle away to Kobzaru. Kadrin now will drive on English and did not have a clear path to the hoop and turned it over. Kadrin, a sophomore from Iasi, Romania. Dean back to Steeple. Need to get it across and do so with a few seconds to spare. Cottrell, bounce pass to Dean. 17-10 your score. Cottrell in
My
trouble.
goodness. We missed one of the league's best shooters.
Oh, and a takeaway.
Sportsmanship there by Zez and number 2.
On the way this partial, sorry.
We missed Jack right there, wide open.
Yep. Columbus State by 3 over Flagler down at Columbus, Georgia. We'll follow that one as the night progresses. A double pump right at the shot clock and did not draw iron, and a turnover. And that brings us to the under 12. 11:58 to go in the first half. Lander 17, North Georgia 10. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
$17-10 your score. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team working tirelessly as they have all season long. And we should give greater recognition on a regular basis. We do appreciate the time and effort that it takes to make these broadcasts possible. Baseline jumper will go for number 23, Jordan Dingle.
You know, when we pushed away from the scores table here after the women's game, Vanessa Cruz's mom came and told us how much she appreciated, the broadcast. Those are things that that the producers and the camera operators and everyone like that should hear.
Means a lot. Nice follow there by Dean. Great play inside by English and Dean, and a foul. Give an opportunity at the line. And for families that live in distant cities, it is a lifeline to be able to follow your family member during a time where, this level of competition for many will be the final level of competition.
For most. Rod English is playing at a level that, man, if that could be bottled and sold, there'd be some rich basketball coaches in the country.
Lander by 8 with the ball. Dingle draws contact. He'll go to the line. 11-11 on the first half clock. 19-11 your score. And it's nice as a follow-up to the previous conversation about being able to allow families to follow the competition. It's nice to be a part of the effort to have that window. You're providing a little bit of contact.
A little bit of comfort.
Yep.
A bit of service.
Steeple to Dean to Howard in the corner. He'll bring it back out. Dean, now the pass intended for Steeple, out of bounds off the fingertips of Dingle. Dean back to Zez. Shot clock at 9. Howard. Hopkins, boy, nearly lost it. Back to Jack. Puts it up, foot on the line, no good. Hopkins out of nowhere with the rebound. The pass to Hopkins, or Howard, 3, no good. Rebound, Tyler Dean battles Kabzaru. Howard, 3 in the corner. Goodness gracious. Rebound, Lonray for 2.
Did Jack miss 4 threes on that possession? No, 3.
3.
I remember the 2 possessions earlier on the short shot clock. He missed 1. But
Shooters keep shooting.
I was about to say, he ain't going to be 0 for 4 for long.
Nope. Dingle.
Nope.
And that shot from Robinson, no good. As we approach the midway mark in the first half. 20-13, your score. Lander has led from the get-go. Howard away to Steeple.
Keep shooting it, young son.
Howard will launch an NBA 3. This one no good. Tipped by Dean.
Fights
Fights for the rebound. Tyler Dean has it taken away by Robinson. Sidney Robinson in the lane, out of control. Rebound to Olatunji. Steeple up ahead. Tyler Dean will lay it in.
Great transition. Well, first of all, great effort by Tyler Dean. Great transition defense by Zez Steeple here on the other end, forcing a tough 2 out of control. Just gapped the guy into a Euro step that didn't work. Bad shot. Got us going to a bunny back to Tyler on the other end.
Kobzaru misses up ahead. It's showtime for Hopkins. And it's a 3-point game.
Nice.
2017, 9 minutes to go first half. Robinson across midcourt, guarded by Steeple. Works to his left, drives, shoots, misses. And a foul by Kobzaru on the back of Olatunji. I think Codron is a little frustrated with the reach that Lonray has.
It's like a tape measure.
Yeah.
And so you pull it out.
Yep.
It's pretty long.
Yep.
And then it goes a little bit further.
Yep.
But then the further you pull it out, it turns into like a the car wash thing. So there's a certain point where you have to like hit that button. That, you know, the button that kind of holds it firm.
Lock it in.
So Lonray's like a tape measure.
I wonder what his reach is, quite honestly.
Taller than me.
Probably.
One arm's probably taller than me.
Lonray at the line, 8:51 to go, first half. The 7th team foul on Lander. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1, and so the Bearcats escape. Robinson brings it up, away to Dingle, right side, drives, kicks out on the wing. Justin Holiday, no good, loose ball, tipped, and Rucker comes up with it. Robinson, foul line shot, got the roll.
Bad break there.
Friendly bounce for Sidney. Steeple goes right around him, into the lane, leaves it for Lonray, and a turnover. Up ahead it comes. Robinson running the floor, scores. 4-0 run by the Bearcats. Pushes it back to a 7-point lead. Steeple.
Past turnovers normally end up in layups the other way.
Lob over the top to Lonray, and do we have a foul?
I don't know.
Or the Bearcat? No, Lonray stepped on the end line. We'll see whose ball it is when we come back. We got a media timeout. The under 8. 7:15 to go. Lander 20, North Georgia 17 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Teams are back on the floor. As a reminder, we will, at the half, dig into the box score and hopefully not utilize any booster feeding. In doing so, as we pass along a recap of the first half.
That sounds like one of those, you don't even have to tell me what that one means. It sounds like one of those medicines that you have the info commercial on, where at the end of the commercial, they say everything is a side effect. Breathing is a side effect, and you're probably going to die.
And why would you want to take it?
What's the word that you said?
Booster feeding.
But if you subscribe to Buster Feeding, you will grow 7 inches. Side effects are death, baldness, heart problems, and loss of your mortgage.
Oh, my goodness. The writing of alternate lines in opposite directions. Ponder that.
I can just see it on a pharmaceutical pen.
Mm-hmm. That would be a great pharmaceutical name. Nice basket by Lonray.
That's a good baseline outplay by the Nighthawks.
Yep. 24-19. Let's see if we can't snug things up here a little bit in the next 7:26. A drive and a block shot out of bounds. Lander will keep it.
Good recovery by Sean there. He gambled on the wing. Just an L cut to get open. He gambled to try to intercept the pass and jump the lane and didn't get it, but planted his foot and chased the gentleman down and blocked it from the back.
Stolen by the Jedi himself.
Saw the play coming. That scout that stole that, he could hear by the play call where it was going, anticipated it.
Shumanga with the ball, closely checked by Holiday. Now to Steeple at the left elbow. Hopkins 3 left side, short. Lander with the ball. Alston to Robinson. Bearcats by 5, 6:50 to go until the half. A long 3 from Alston.
It's a good shot there by Alston because he had an overextended jab step and really got kind of shoulders down to the court, but kind of got his feet back underneath him. Low arcing shot, but tough 3.
Tyler Dean has it blocked. Here come the Bearcats 2-on-1. Robinson should have given it up, but scores anyway.
On a crazy acrobatic, too. That's like what I talked about, the demoralizing shots that they take and make.
Back to a 10-point lead. Down low, Rod scores and is hit.
Intentional foul.
And that, I'm telling you, if you're here in the house, you see the agony that English is in, hit in the place that you don't want to be hit. And that's going to take a while to shake that off.
Interesting to see what the...
And Rucker has been tossed. That is a flagrant 2 on Rucker because of what he did and where he hit English. He's gone.
We need Rod to act hurt here. Not act hurt, but stay hurt. And that's why Coach Faulkner's smiling a little bit, because he knows that if Rod cannot shoot the free throws, that he can sub in a free throw shooter.
Yep.
But is it the sub shoots for him, or does Lander's coach get to choose the shooter?
Oh, and I'll tell you, Rucker just hit the he hit the standard on the end next to the Lander bench, and that's probably not a real smart move on his part.
You hit the scorer's table?
Yeah. He's supposed to evacuate the premises into the locker room, and it's supposed to be escorted off the floor. Once you've been tossed, you cannot remain on the bench.
I didn't see the play. I guess they missed an assignment defensively. Rod was left wide open on the bench, or on the block, and he probably just reached in to foul him, just to take the play away. Was it intentional that he hit him in?
Howard makes the first and the second. And the Nighthawks will have the ball. For any of you guys listening, you know what it's like. It just zaps you pretty good.
Yeah.
Ephraim will inbound the backcourt to Hopkins. 29-23. 6 minutes to go until the half. Howard to Steeple straight away. 15 to shoot. Right side of the wing to Shamanga. In the lane, turns, 10-footer, left it short. Rebound to Dingle.
Cut him off.
Puts it up off the glass and scores.
We're on our heels too much. Dingle had us on skates there. We got to plant our feet in and kind of put the flag in the floor and claim our area. We can't just keep backing up when a athletic guard like Dingle has a full head of speed going at our rim.
5. And good news from Columbus. Flagler on a run. They are up 6.
Okay.
Late in the first half. 27-21. Shamanga at the line makes it. 31-24. Lander with 5:40 to go. And some question now, Coach Faulkner getting the attention of one of the officials. And I'm not sure what the question was. So Ephraim's already made a foul shot. Now he'll have one more.
Warms up, says the pep band.
And Shamanga with that beautiful high-arcing delivery. Got the second one as well. 31-25. Five and a half minutes to go. First half. Fake by Purdy. Has it taken away in the lane. Steeple lost the handle, gets it to Shamanga. Ephraim, top of the key, left side. Cottrell goes baseline. Kicks to Zez, fakes the pass. That gives it away to Cottrell. Hopkins looking down low. English turns, shoots, no good. And Lander has it. Oh, and nearly stolen, and it is stolen by Shamanga. Gets it back to Cottrell. Zach in the lane, would not fall. Oh, my. What effort by Ephraim.
Rod English in there. That's all Rod English.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable effort.
All Rod English.
Ephraim will go back to the line. How many shot opportunities did the Nighthawks have that trip down the floor?
A bunch, and I think Lander had possession of it 3 times, and either we quick stole it back or forced them into a, I mean, that was just, and then the ball's on the floor, and Lander player bends over to pick it up. Rod English goes horizontal to the floor, gets his hand on it, keeps the play alive. Man, I'm a big Rod English fan over the last month of play.
Ephraim with 1 of 2 that time. 31-26, 4:48 to go in the first. Dingle back to Morris Robinson Jr. Drive, shoots, no good. Cabzaro the rebound and is fouled. Beg your pardon, that's TJ Knight.
Got to bring our second level of defense quicker. Got him out of control, tough to. Rod stepped over and helped, took a charge attempt, forced him into a tough 2, but nobody went to Rod's man. You got to help the helper defensively and get inside of that man and cut that offensive rebounder out.
First one good for Knight, junior out of Lexington, South Carolina. 1 of 2. Rebound Hopkins. Nighthawks have it. Down 6. Steeple. Top of the key. Now Tyler Dean picks up his dribble, zips it over to Zez in the corner.
Move it.
Tyler Dean. English. Left block. Has it knocked away, but right to Steeple. Open is Hopkins. 3 right side. Good. 3-point game. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first half. Dingle puts it up just inside the arc and hits it.
Good shot by Dingle there, because that was a great shot challenge by Sean. Did a good job of coming back out of that jab step and getting a hand up. That's just a tough shot.
Chimanga drive, shoots, left it a bit shy. Here come the Bearcats on the move.
Couldn't quite get the angle that he needed on the backboard.
Perdita Alston for 3. 37-29 Lander, 3:33 to go. First half. Steeple, Chimanga, right side, Tyler Dean, top of the key. Ephraim, 1 dribble. Oh, and tipped by Dean to Steeple. Zez, the right elbow, in traffic, shoots, misses. Rebound, English tried to get it. The under 4 timeout is forthcoming. Lander 37, North Georgia 29. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
The Bearcats back on the floor. Nighthawks still huddled up. Like to see them make good use of this final 3:13. Nigel the Nighthawk.
Up on the big screen.
Yep, great job in the stands tonight, as always. He's just going to park it.
Where is?
Chill out for a bit. Back behind us.
Oh. Dang.
Another 3. Lander's lead is now 11. 40-29, inside 3 minutes to go. Hopkins to Lonray, top of the key. Now Zez to the foul line. Tried to get it to Ephraim, but knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay Nighthawks ball. Man. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dean inbounds to Chimanga. 8, 7. Steeple with 6, 5. Straight away to Dean with 3, 2. Stolen, and a shot clock violation will give it to the Bearcats.
It was a good defensive possession by Lander there. They kind of dug in. Aware of the shot clock. And as the shot clock gets shorter defensively, it's a trained habit to get teams to get more aggressive as it gets shorter. Right. Because what happens is when it starts to get down, you kind of get on your heels a little bit, and a lot of times you see the long last-second 3. Defense has also got to be aware of the shot clock and turn it up a notch as it gets closer.
Dingle takes a three, right side, hits it. Goodness.
That's one of those demoralizers. That's a hard shot.
Timeout on the floor. 43-29, Lander. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. Nighthawks with 2 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the first half. Now trail by 14. That is the largest deficit of the first half.
Is that what's on the inside of the Egyptian tomb?
The hieroglyphics, as if it were from the resting place of Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun? Is that what you said? Yeah, using that as a format is way too uncommon. You are right. Most people just use live stats.
Oh, my goodness. Steeple with the ball. Dishamanga, three would not go. What a rebound. Tyler Dean. That's what I mean. Tyler Dean. Well, that was a great rebound.
Got to string together a couple stops here in this last 90 seconds.
Knight to Purdy, long three, no good. Boy, he was admiring that.
He had to load that one up. That
Alston from 10 feet in the lane, no good. Rebound, Tyler Dean zips the outlet to Zez Steeple. Steeple, top of the key, down the lane. Hopkins, right side, three, no good. Rebound, Lonray. Don't dribble it anymore. Away to Zez. And a foul on.
Did you see the pep band director?
Nice.
Man, that was sweet.
Nice job, Mr. Stephen Walker.
No, that's Mr. Walker's sidekick. That's not him. That's no, that's not Mr. Walker, but that's like Luke Skywalker. I mean, he just
boom.
I mean, it was coming for his ear hole, and he just quickly turned and did not drop his dry erase board that tells the pet band what the next song was. That
I like
was
it.
Impressive.
I like it. See, there's impressive performance all around.
We have an
the
athletic
arena.
support staff.
Without question.
Very athletic.
It compares quite favorably to the entire Peach Belt. Nearly a takeaway there by the guys inside. Robinson and a reach in by Rod as Robinson crossed the top of the key. You know, if there were some sort of conference-wide competition with support staff, athletic department staff,
I'd put ours up.
Absolutely. You know,
annually we start the year off with Staff Olympics.
You know, there needs to be a decathlon, a pentathlon, something.
No, we're not running. Don't you have to run in those events?
Yeah.
That's what they make cars for.
A long, long three. No good from Robinson. I love
point
it.
A to point B.
43. What a pass. Steeple to Hopkins, but a travel. Now, you could have things like cornhole.
We do.
You could.
We've done that for 2 years.
Excellent.
We've done ladder ball.
Excellent.
Frisbee golf, disc golf.
Excellent. So ultimate Frisbee.
Yep. We do some football tossing game and
Nice.
soccer kicking game.
By the way, we've got a timeout. We're going to keep it right here to further flesh out this multi-sport discipline.
So what we do at the beginning of the year is the entire staff gets together, divides into equal teams, normally teams of 3 or teams of 4.
Okay.
You're paired with people so Coach Faulkner wouldn't have Coach Travis. It's, we kind of balance it out.
Nice.
And then we go out to the Achasta golf course, use the golf course as each hole, but play different holes as we.
Nice.
Yeah, we use golf carts. So my team would get in the golf cart. We go to hole 1, we may do Frisbee golf. We go to hole 2, we may do cornhole.
Nice.
And then you come back, report the score, and I will tell you that we may have an athletic staff. We also have a bunch of cheaters.
You're pretty quick to make that claim.
Oh, give me that.
Nice. And a beautiful transition basket there for Zez.
Now we got it to 10. Let's get a stop here.
Now you say that as if you've come up on the short end of the stick.
I have. We've been pencil whipped the last 2 years.
Oh, man. Lander with a lead by 10 with the ball. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Dingle, fall-away jumper, good.
They just make tough shots. Come on, Lonray, get it in.
4, 3, steeple, 2, 1, drive, shoots, contact. No foul called. That's going to be the first half of play. Lander leads by a dozen, 45-33, back at the half, right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution. Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge, gain practical skills, and become a more effective leader.
a more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
Campus events, community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy,
be part of a team,
improve your communication, create an inclusive environment, and make a difference in your community.
make a commitment to yourself,
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead. You can lead.
you can lead. You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
At the break, it is a 12-point lead for Lander, 45-33. And we are pleased to be joined at the half, victorious head coach Buffy Burson, the UNG women tonight, claiming the regular season Peach Belt Championship, and how great it was to be able to finish that game on a ladder with scissors in your hands and your team cutting down the nets here at the Convocation Center.
Yeah, it was a special moment, to clinch a share of it. We obviously got to win Saturday to get the outright, but we clinched a share of it today. And to be able to do that with this team, that was so much fun, and it was a hard game.
A bit of redemption. The game at Lander was one of the few losses for your team. And so knowing that you had the regular season championship on the line tonight, being able to even the season record versus Lander big, and given what they brought tonight, I mean, they came to play, and with the exception of leading by one at 20-19, I think it was.
Did we? I didn't
in
even
the
know
first
we
half
led. Yeah.
by a single point until the end, and scoring the last 7 points of the ball game, and what dogged determination to finish. And I think Lee shared with you as we were coming in during the break there, the fact that you had members of the team that planted the flag and said, okay, not tonight, not here, not in our house.
Right.
And what a treat to see the ladies finish as they did. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you. Yes, and you're right. They did. There were certain players at certain times that did that. That just said, this it's not going to happen. And we struggled guarding them defensively tonight, and they got a lot of stuff in the paint on us. And I thought once, that fourth quarter hit and we threw our zone at them, I thought it slowed them down a little bit. It still didn't slow them down much. But, yeah, like I said, different players at different times just really stepped up. Weren't going to let us lose tonight.
A very quick, athletic team.
Very much.
36 points in the paint. To your, that was a big. Transition baskets also. Yeah. They took advantage of the few turnovers that occurred and converted at the other end in a hurry.
Yeah, and that was a lot the first half. We weren't getting back like we wanted to, and so we were trying to fix that at halftime. And then, they had a couple of players come off the bench. One young lady scored 20 points or 18 points, and I don't think she's done that this year, but she was one of the ones that was getting in the paint, making some cuts and getting some loose balls and stuff like that. So, my hat's off to them. I think they had a really good game plan, had a really good game. But, I'm so proud of my team for staying with it and just, taking punches here and there and just never giving up. And, that's just, they took it, they didn't want to lose. And you can see that tonight.
There were runs. The Nighthawks cut it to 2 on a couple of occasions, cut it to 3.
Yeah.
And then Lander pushed it back out, double-digit advantage. And what determination to finish strong. That is the mark, though, of a team that is peaking at the right time of the year.
Yeah, and we're a team, and we really are. And there's different people that played, a lot tonight and gave us big moments tonight. And there's been other people at other games and things like that. But we do want to be playing our best basketball right now, heading into Saturday and into the tournament and everything. And so, I don't think we're there yet. I think we're still getting there, but we've made so many, little strides just in this month that I couldn't be more happy about.
If you'd be kind enough to stay with us for just a little bit longer, we'd appreciate that.
You got it.
We will step aside, be back with more at the half. It is a 12-point lead for Lander. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I'm an intern.
I'm a researcher.
I am a senior.
I'm an athlete.
I'm a veteran.
I am a sister.
I'm a sophomore.
I'm a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea.
I can't believe that worked!
No, I dropped the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
And from high atop the Convocation Center, good view of the floor here, and pleased to be joined by Coach Buffy Burson. And as we continue talking about not only the phenomenal win tonight, the come-from-behind victory over a very good Lander team, there is still work to be done to put the bow on everything on Saturday. It's a road game, so it doesn't matter who you're playing.
Right.
Road game, playing at Georgia Southwestern is never a given.
No, it's not, and our team takes that very seriously. We've already talked about that in the locker room, and we're fired up even more, to try to win this thing outright. Of course, we love having a share of it, but we want to win it outright, and our team had a really serious mindset about that in the locker room after the game.
I like having it by yourself. That's a whole lot better than sharing.
Exactly. I mean, who wouldn't? Nobody's good at sharing.
Absolutely.
Right?
Now, once we get past the game on Saturday, regardless of what the final seeding is, we know that the Nighthawks will be hosting the quarterfinal game here next Wednesday night. And so a huge benefit to that.
It is.
And so with the way the tournament is set up this year, the semis and finals will be at the home site of the top men's remaining team. In all likelihood, Aiken would assume, even though they're trailing Augusta by 11 points as we speak.
Are they?
But regardless of where it is, you know that when it comes time for the semis and the finals, that you're going to get everybody's best shot every time out.
Right.
But I think your team has shown the mettle this season to handle everybodydy's best shot.
Well, whether we do, whether we don't, we are prepared for that. We go into every game, regardless of anybody's record in this league. Records mean absolutely zero. Seeds mean absolutely zero in the Peach Belt. The only positive thing is, like you said, you get to host the first round.
Yep.
It's still tournament. It's still survive and advance, and that's what we're going to get ready for.
It is the best time of the year by far. We can't wait to see how things finish up with the Nighthawks. You've got a phenomenal team, phenomenal coaching staff. It is a treat to watch the ladies in action, and we are anxious to see it the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we appreciate you being with us
excited.
here.
Thank you very
at
much.
the half. We'll be back second half right here. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands. Nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Back we are for one quick little check on the box score for the guys. Nobody in double-digit scoring. 8 points for Sean Hopkins to lead the way in the first half. 6 for Lonray. Not in uniform tonight, Mr. Singleton.
Foot issue. I think he's out for the year.
Get out. Such is life.
A box score, one thing stands out to me, Craig, 10 turnovers.
Yep.
Don't win many hoop games. Turn it over 20 times.
We'll see if that can be corrected. We will take one final timeout. Be back in 90 seconds. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
We are ready for the final 20 minutes of this matchup. Lander by a dozen. Let's see if the Nighthawks can turn things around here in the second half.
Need to. We don't. There's a definitive end to our season on Saturday.
Keep hope alive.
We're still beeping.
Yep. We know that Columbus State with a 2-point lead in their game. That's also vital, the outcome there.
It is.
But we got to take care of our business first.
We do.
Lander with the ball. First possession of the second half. Knight, top of the key. Back it goes to Purdy. 7 to shoot, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound knocked away from Cottrell by Alston. It will belong to North Georgia.
That's the person behind is always guilty. He's not really quick enough to see whose hand to actually hit that.
Yep. By the way, it's gone to the 11th now, and Carrollton still knotted at 3. Down low, nice basket for Ephraim.
Lucky pass by the Nighthawks.
10-point ball game, 45-35. Quick three by Alston to answer. First minute in the books here in the second half. Chimanga in traffic lobs it to Lonray, who is fouled by TJ Knight.
I don't know how many fouls Knight has to give or their bigs have to give, but it's not necessarily a terrible foul. You know, Lonray's efficiency when he gets right around the rim goes skyrocketing, but his free throw percentage only in the 60s, I believe, low 60s.
Yep. That's the second on Knight.
So he's got fouls to give.
Lonray pops it in. Yeah, you combine what TJ Knight and Kadrin Kabzaru.
Yeah.
In that Rucker has gone to the showers. And Lonray was inspired to hit both of those foul shots.
He's listening in.
48-37. Down low. Shot. No good. Steeple wants 3. Got it. $18:30 to go in the ball game. Morris Robinson drives, misses the shot, but is fouled in the process by Chimanga. That is the
Sean, right? I believe Sean came over. Yeah, Sean came over from his help side responsibilities and tried to put the shot into the pep band. And that's kudos to Sean for cleaning up the mess, but that's just too simple of a straight line drive from the perimeter.
First one good, second one no good. Rebound Lonray. 49-40, 18-20 to go in the ball game. Nighthawks playing for an opportunity to snag that 8th and final spot. Hopkins misses the 3 from the left side. That 8th and final seed in the tournament. Straightaway 3 for Knight.
Trail 3, one of the toughest things to guard if you let your point guard get into the paint, because it's the trail defender that has to come off his responsibility to slow the penetration up. That's a lot of good transition basketball. Threes are taken by the trail man at the top of the key.
Hopkins misses. Cottrell got a hand on it but could not control. Out of bounds to Lander. Robinson brings it across. From the Commonwealth of Virginia, Leesburg. Drives, loses possession. Last touched by the Nighthawks.
Virginia's a pretty state to drive through.
It is. The 81, the I-81
Yeah.
corridor.
A lot of trucks on it. That's how we went to Washington, D.C. this summer. But,
it can be a foggy corridor, too.
Really? Because of the valley?
Yeah. Shenandoah Valley. But it is gorgeous.
Oh, man.
And a whistle late in the possession.
Robinson had about 17 dribbles. No passes. Finally went to the rim. Looked like he was going to take a challenge, too, against our big. And
inbound comes. Wiggins, down low it goes. Turnaround. What a shot.
That's a big-time shot.
By Purdy.
Baseline outset by Lander. They just pop up high and then run flex action. And we chased the flex cutter instead of beating him to the spot, but he did make a tough turnaround.
How much did he rotate in the air?
About 170.
Goodness. I mean, the degree of difficulty was amazing.
I told you, deflating. They make deflating shots.
Cottrell misses from the foul line. Rebound to Purdy. 54-40. Knight gets it down low to Wiggins. Loses the handle, throws it up, and draws contact. Wiggins began his collegiate career at South Georgia Tech.
Waycross.
Waycross?
South Georgia College is in Waycross. I think the South Georgia Tech may be in the Americus Albany area.
Americus and also Cordele.
It's halfway right.
Okay.
Cordele, you know what county that is?
Oh,
Cook.
Cook County.
Yeah.
Steeple with the ball. Oh, and the pass intended for Hopkins, stolen
Give me
by
that.
Alston. Actually make that crisp.
That's IQ. That's a good play by Lonray. I know it's a turnover and going to be an and one on the other end.
But he knew
that's the play he had to make.
Had to keep the ball in the backcourt.
Yep. The only alternative would have been to throw it up high at your basket.
Right. So a foul will send Wiggins to the line. Crisp County. Crisp.
That's right, not Cook County. Cook County is Crispco. Yep.
The Eagles trying to cool off. Wiggins fanning.
Can that work?
Let's see. And Wiggins will hit and extend it now to the largest lead of the night, 17 points. And a foul on Alston. Stops the clock, 16:04 remaining. English in, Olatunji out. Didn't have a chance to talk about the ring presentation at halftime of this game. Women's tennis honored during the women's game. Cottrell drives and a nice basket.
Rifle won their second consecutive Southern Conference championship last March and will be headed down to Statesboro this weekend to defend their back-to-back titles, looking for a turkey of titles.
And we wish them the best. If
Yeah.
you've ever seen rifle competition, it's amazing. That three no good. Rebound, Shamanga on the move. Steeple thought about a three, now drives in traffic. The basket will not go, but a foul on the play. The jackets that they wear are
You ever been in one of those?
amazingly heavy.
Yes, to kind of calm the muscles
Exactly.
and the nerves.
Media timeout. We'll talk more about that when we return. 15:26 to go. Lander by 15 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands. Nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Back we are. Courtside, the Convocation Center. Zez Steeple at the foul line for two. Zez settles in, and the first one rolls off. He'll have one more. And it was just a little shy. Unusual for Zez. Remains a 15-point ball game, 15-15 to go. Ooh. Purdy with a multitude of moves. Draws contact. Well, no, the foul was away from the ball. Beg your pardon. That was on Rod.
Post up.
Yep.
A lot of action down there.
Warning's been issued to the North Georgia bench. Alston to inbound, lobs it in to TJ Knight. One dribble, the off-balance shot will go.
Job by Wilson keeping his balance there.
59-42. Boy, that was a tough shot for Steeple. Would not fall, though. The other end, Purdy, a three. And a bit of a run now by the Bearcats. It's a 20-point ball game, 14:43 to go. We'll take a timeout. Stay with us. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Hey, you're on fire! You bet I am. Dude, you're on fire. Oh, yeah. No, you're on fire! Look behind you. I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
And before we get back to action, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. It's a 20-point ball game. Nighthawks with the ball. Cottrell for three, left side. Up, no good. Rebound by TJ Knight. Knight lobs it to his teammate Morris Robinson Jr. who brings it up. Works the left side of the lane, puts it up left hand and scores. That's now a 16-2 run by the Bearcats. And that will give you a bit of breathing room.
Yeah, it will.
English to Steeple, top of the key for three, good.
All right, here we go.
Clock rolls, 13:44 to go. Robinson for three, no good. Cottrell the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks. Pass to Steeple at midcourt. Zez. Now to Cottrell, goes baseline underneath. Contact inside. And that will be on Knight, his third. Kobzaru back in for Knight. Robinson back in. Also back on the floor, number 21, Justin Holiday from Marietta. Zach had to use a timeout there. We will keep it right where we are. This reminder, next week's Peach Belt women's quarterfinal with a tip scheduled for 6:30 p.m.
Yep. I think last I checked, it would be either someone around like a UNC Pembroke or a Francis Marion coming to town.
With the...
Not sure what the results were tonight, if that kind of...
So Francis Marion won. They would be tied with... who would they be tied with? Stand by. Georgia College.
Got him.
Nice inbound, the basket by Cottrell. So we'll see what transpires on Saturday to lock in the final seeding. 64-47. 13-13 to go. Three from the corner is good for Justin Holiday. Georgia College will... Oh my goodness, a nice three there for Zez. It will be Georgia College and Francis Marion paired on Saturday to decide that seeding, as luck would have it.
So we're going to get either one of those two teams, not Pembroke?
And there's still a chance for Pembroke based on tiebreakers. We'll ponder that. That three off the top of the backboard, and
yeah, it's not a dead ball until it hits anything of support. It can hit the top of the backboard. That's a box out foul.
And a foul on Kobzaru. That is his third. If Pembroke wins versus Flagler on Saturday, they would be the 8 seed with tiebreakers.
But Flagler's good.
Yep. Steeple to Howard. Pass back to Zez for three. He gets it to go! He got it to fall and won. The foul by Dingle.
Wow. That's an odd bounce for a make.
How many times did it hit before it fell through?
Kind of like the one that Lander made for the women's game in the corner.
Yeah.
Rim, backboard, rim, go in.
Yeah, and it was high.
Yeah.
Zez looking for the 4-point play and gets it. Thank you very much. (67-54). Lander the lead and the ball. Nice spin move, but took 2 shots to get it to go for Wiggins, but Markell stayed with it and scored. Steeple from way outside. Wow. Give him 21 points on the night.
And a flex.
Yeah.
Come on. We got it to 12. Let's go.
We got enough time. 11 and a half to go. Dingle with the ball to Kobzaru at the foul line. Codron now back to Robinson. Puts it up just inside the arc. No good. Rebound to Tyler Dean. Let's get it back to 10. Steeple down the lane, loses it. Knocked away up ahead. It goes to Robinson. Puts it up off the glass and scores. English turns. Shot comes up short. Bearcats with the ball. Kobzaru up and in with the left hand. 10:50 and counting, 73-57. It was a nice run there.
It was.
Oh, and a near steal by Wiggins. Drives the dish. Dingle lays it in and one. Goodness.
It's a fast 6-point run and potential to make it 7. Get us to the media there, isn't it?
10:40. Tax time on the clock. 75-57. Back right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
Corbin, Glenn, Nighthawk Sports Network team, Convocation Center, 75-57. Got a mirror image on the board.
We do.
We had snugged things up there, trying to sneak back towards single digits, and the Bearcats have pushed it back out. Pushed it right back out.
On the exit, you said 10:40 is tax time. What's that mean?
It's a form. You're 10:40.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a date.
Yeah. Well, that's coming soon enough.
Yeah.
Coming soon enough. Howard with the ball. Yep. It's not been Steeple. Boy, Howard had the pocket picked by Robinson. Lays it in. 10:10 to go, second half. Now 78-57.
That happened rather quickly.
It did. A little 9-0 spurt. This shot inside. And the Bearcats. Boy, and a quick shot by Robinson. Howard the rebound. Contact, whistle, Dingle.
How many is that in a row?
Points?
Yeah.
9.
I like Blender's uniforms.
Yeah. Very
80s with the Marquette kind of striping, but it's
exactly
not the Marquette knockoff.
Right. It is unique.
I like it, yeah. I like it a lot. It's like a custom Marquette.
Nice foul shot by Howard. Dingle conversing with, remember, the officiating crew. Steeple gets a breather. Ephraim back in.
What's a Bearcat?
That's a mean critter.
Where do they live?
I would think they...
Mountains? Is it a mountain lion?
I think that's probably going to be in a different hemisphere. That's probably Southeast Asia. That's my guess.
There's some in Greenwood.
$9:30 and counting. You know, there are, and a nice pass to Cubzaro.
Nice pass.
Conversion. Now they are actually, Bearcats are actually an endangered species. That off the glass, no good from Ephraim out of bounds to Lander. If you look, you know, using the Cincinnati website, the Bearcats, they're in the family of the red panda.
So Asia?
Yeah. Yep. Binturong is the actual given name for a Bearcat. Cubzaro. And they're gonna
got him with the chicken wing.
It did. So that's number 4 for Cadron. Only 2,500 left in the world.
How many of them are in Greenwood?
Oh, that's a good
probably
question.
got like 300 student athletes. So. 1/7 of the Bearcat population. Well, then there's some in Cincinnati too, and they got a football team. So half of them are in the United States.
Lonray turns on
traveled.
Cubzaro and a travel. Turns it over. If only it were that easy. Speaking of endangered species, did you see where they have discovered a bee that was thought to be extinct with a wingspan 2.5 inches wide? It's about as big as your thumb.
All right, so 2 questions I'm going to ask about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
3-pointer from Wiggins.
Deflator shots. That's what Lander does. They just demoralizers. Who is they, and where is this bee located at?
Thankfully, nowhere near us. If memory serves, South America, actually Indonesia, and lives in hollowed out portions of trees. They'll also take up.
Sounds like it should live like in a 1-bedroom apartment.
It's a whopper. Nice 3 there from Tyler Dean.
Nice 2 possessions by Sean. Committed drive on the last possession and score. And then a 2-footed paint touch for the kick out rhythm 3.
Nicely done. 83-64 your score, and a block by Lonray. Okay, time for a quiz. We got 7:27 to go. Ponder this as we go to break. What other D1 program has Bearcat for the mascot? Ponder that during this timeout on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident. I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Back we are in a Check Plus Gold Star for Lee Glenn. Got the correct answer.
Binghamton Bearcats color scheme: green, white, and black.
That's an unusual. It's an unusual or unique combination of colors.
Quickly, another green, white, black team. Go. Manhattan.
Would not have known that. Yeah. North Georgia with the ball. Nice feed to Tyler Dean for the basket.
Dartmouth.
Still a very unique combination of colors.
Piedmont College.
Tipped by Hopkins to Poitier in the ball game. Quincy, top of the key. In the corner, Dean launches a 3, would not fall. Ball off the fingertips of Justin Holiday.
Another 3 gets us back to 12. No, it doesn't. 14.
Now, we have learned through extensive
North Texas, but it's a different kind of green.
Extensive research that there are multiple other schools with Bearcat as their mascot.
Division
NAIA.
One? Those don't count.
D2. Oh, sure they count. They play, they count. Lonray, left-handed shot would not go. I mean, Northwest Missouri State counts.
Yeah, I actually knew that one because their football team is so good.
That rattles in for Dingle.
Back to 20.
Southwest Baptist is in there. Williamette. Poitier for 3, wouldn't go. I'm thinking probably out in the Willamette Valley of Oregon.
Where Williamette University is.
That's great
Division
wine.
3.
That's great wine country.
I'm not a wine drinker. If I were to drink wine, I'd probably just drink it out of the box.
May I have a box of your finest Pinot Noir?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt me. Oh, that hurt.
I think of another green. White.
Tyler Dean makes it at the foul line. Oh, my goodness.
Southern Virginia. Yeah.
Where is that located? Is that
Buena Vista, Virginia.
Wow. East or west?
South Central.
South Central. Okay, all right. It's in the Piedmont District.
Yeah.
The lob to Wiggins and a foul by Hopkins.
And if I remember correctly, it's not really close to the border. It's like actually probably an hour up into Virginia.
So they've taken liberties with the naming then of Southern Virginia. Interesting.
Name another college in the country that has the color scheme of Georgia College.
Okay, Georgia College's colors are
green and blue.
Green and blue. Ugh. See, it's unusual combination. The inbound off the fingertips of Lander, and so North Georgia will retain possession.
I think that might have rolled off Sid's leg.
I think. But I'm not going to tell if you won't.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm working on the green and blue.
Green and blue still. We look. We search. Hopkins down low to Tyler Dean. In the lane! Chimanga has it blocked by Wiggins, and the Bearcats have it.
Man, he gets to the rim so fast.
Robinson with the left hand. 80. Beg your pardon, now 90. I'd go with Hopkins for 3, no good. Oh, my goodness! Oh. Quincy Poitier with the slam dunk follow. Wow! Florida Gulf Coast.
Strong. Well done on Google search up there in the production room.
90-69. Wow. Well, I want to see a replay of Quincy flying in. Uh-oh. And Rod went down hard. And he is writhing in pain on the floor.
He plays so hard, man. He's just going 90 miles an hour. And he just got tangled up in the air. I'm not sure what part of his body hit. I just hope that it's not a impact injury.
Well, and that's the one thing. Obviously, hardwood is unforgiving, and with the leaping ability of these young men, that puts your upper extremities a long way from the floor. And they are may be working on a cramp.
I don't think it is.
You don't think?
No, I think it's a right leg injury.
Okay.
Like a knee. But hey, I'm not here to speculate.
Yep.
I just want to tip my hat to the last half of the season that Rod English has put together. It's just.
Yep. You look at the determination that he has played with. Yeah, he is
right here. We're down 21, and he's just sacrificing his body.
And Coach Faulkner there to assist in getting him off the floor. Now the training staff. Taking over.
Good hands over there.
Absolutely. Matt and his team do a phenomenal job. Five minutes and a second to go. Kubzaru takes the inbound, hands it to Dingle. Dingle with 18 points tonight. Wiggins lost the handle, retrieves it. Away to Dingle. Shot clock at 12. 4:44 to go. Floater, Dingle, 20 points.
Degree of difficulty.
Woo!
So high. I mean, it just tells you the offensive talent loaded on this Bearcat team.
Shamanga, Hopkins, three, right side, up, no good. Rebound, Ephraim, outlet, Portier, three, wouldn't go. And rebound to the Bearcats.
They're a team that looks like North Georgia's not going to make the PBC tournament here, but they're a team that I would not want to play in the tournament.
No. Columbus stayed up by 6, and so that would have also factored in, obviously. Portier for three, a beautiful high arcing shot from the right wing. Go to the top of the 12th in Carrollton, still knotted.
That is not the midweek special.
2 away, bases empty. Tyler Dane will drive, shoot, and score.
Come on, guys, let's put one last run here together.
3.5 minutes to go, 92-74. Robinson to Kubzaru, up, blocked by Hopkins. Outlet to Dean. Tyler drives, has it swatted away by Alston. Up ahead to Robinson. The lob, oh wow. I wasn't sure Wiggins could
I didn't think
catch
he was
up to that.
Get that.
I mean,
that's a highlight.
He was.
They're going to want to clip that.
Really stretched out. Tyler Dean, three, no good. Bearcats inside, 3 minutes to go by 20. We will have the final media timeout, the next stoppage of play. Was that a 10-second count? It was. Oh! Wow. How about that?
Yeah, it's like it's not arbitrary anymore. Shot clock will tell you.
All right, there's your under 4 with 2:45 to go. Lander by 20. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Back we are courtside, 2:45 to play. A 20-point lead for the Bearcats. Acton Shirley on the floor. Nice alley-oop! And Quincy. I'll tell you, he is showing the hops tonight.
He's got some bounce.
Just a bit. I wanted to know what the vertical leap is.
A lot.
Wow.
Those are 3 really good highlights. 2 by North Georgia, 1 by Lander.
Wow. 2.5 to play, 94-76. That shot will go. $96-76. Woo! All right, showtime. Two minutes and change. The Nighthawks will wrap up the season on Saturday on the road at Georgia Southwestern. Steeple up ahead. Showtime for Sean. And 1:40 to go. Now what you don't want to do is for anybody to get hurt down the stretch here when you're playing fast and free. And a travel will turn it over with 89 seconds left.
Our last 6 points have come via the hammer.
Yes. Yes, they have. That they have indeed. Pulley and Watson on the floor along with Acton Shirley. Drive by Robinson high, no good. Another shot from the Bearcats off the mark. Pulley the rebound. Shirley drives and lays it in. Nice feed from Watson. Columbus State has officially closed the door on the quest for Clayton State and North Georgia with a victory tonight versus Flagler.
The men's field set.
Yep. Final seconds of this ball game. Whistle with 38.8, 98-84 your score. Foul on Acton Shirley will send Warren Goulborn of Royal Palm Beach, Florida, and a transfer from St. Pete Community College to the line.
Royal Palm Beach.
You got Augusta doing a number on Aiken tonight.
Really?
Yep.
That's got regional implications too.
It does. Nice three from Quincy. $12 points for Quincy, a season high. Yeah, implications for
regional. Where's that game at?
At Aiken.
Wow.
77-59. 6.5 to play.
It was a 1-and-1. Thought it was 2 shots. Ball bounced back to him, and he started walking with it.
Yep, sorry.
To get a second shot.
Travel.
Yeah.
And a foul called with 16.3. Oh, mercifully let us get to the finish line. 99-87. Yeah. Augusta plays Lander at Lander. Aiken finishes at Young Harris on Saturday. So
4 teams that are in the tournament.
Yep. 101-87. Final 16 seconds. Portier picks it up. Watson will take a long three off the mark, no good. And Lander will dribble out the clock. And that'll be your final score. 101-87. Lander improves to 12-15, 11-10 in the conference. North Georgia falls to 11-16, 6-15 in Peach Belt play. The Nighthawks will wrap up on the road at Georgia Southwestern on Saturday. On behalf of Lee Glenn and the Nighthawks, Craig Corbin saying so.